What's going on, all my new, current, and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome to the channel. Before I get started, this is your first time here and you enjoy the content, don't be shy, smash the subscribe button and click that little bell icon. That way, hopefully, YouTube will notify you when I come out with new videos. If you want to sign up to become an Uber driver with a bonus guarantee automatically applied while supplies last, sign up at the link in the description below. If you're an Uber driver and somehow you forgot to do that because you didn't know about it, you didn't know anybody's code, you didn't know anything, you may still be in luck. Follow the instructions below. Potentially get one applied today. Now, today's crazy story is coming out of Los Angeles, guys. Now, holy smackovich. I feel sorry for this driver right here, and I wish he had a dash cam because he didn't, because the investigation is still going on. This happened, I guess, Monday. So, yeah, this happened earlier today, guys. An Uber passenger was struck and killed by a California Highway Patrol vehicle after running across lanes and jumping the 101 freeway median in Encino Monday morning. Holy crap. Now, obviously, this passenger couldn't have been in his right mind. Nobody just jumps out on the interstate, especially not in California. California is crazy. So, this is still a sad story no matter what, guys. But this goes to show all drivers, you need to have a dash cam. You please, if you don't got one, get one. Check the description below. Now it says, the CHP received a call about an Uber drive in distress near Balboa Avenue on the westbound side of the freeway around 3:30 a.m. So this happened in the early morning, which we all know, guys. Everything bad happens in the morning. What's going on, Matrix? And it says the Uber driver stopped in traffic lanes after some sort of altercation between the two passengers in the car. So, apparently these two passengers, he picked them up. He said they didn't seem drunk, which I kind of don't buy that. 3:30 in the morning, you're picking people up. Odds are they've been drinking or doing something. They're doing something, okay? And I guess one was in the passenger seat, he said, and one was in the back seat. So I guess the passenger in the back seat started choking the guy in the front seat. So he decided, it was too distracting for him. He pulled over on the highway. As we all know, you shouldn't pull over on the highway for safety reasons. But obviously, if something's going down like that in your vehicle, you got to do what you got to do. It says, as officers conducted a traffic break on the westbound side of the freeway, another unit was traveling down eastbound lanes toward the scene to assist the incident. That's when the passenger, he must have had warrants or something. That's the only legit reason I could think where this guy would just try to bolt. And it said that's when the passenger ran across lanes, jumped the center divider at 3:30 in the morning, guys. Remember, this is 3:30 in the morning. It's probably getting ready for, Monday morning rush and all that stuff. It said he jumped the divider to the opposite and was struck by the incoming vehicle. He says this is what the driver said. The driver didn't want to be put on blast. He only gave his name as Randy. It says, this is what his account was. This is why I say, if you had a dash cam, you could have just showed everything that went down in the ride. Thankfully, the driver is not being responsible for any of this, guys. So that deserves a thumbs up itself. It is not the driver's fault. The passenger decided to lose his mind, run across all these lanes of traffic, jump a median, and keep going, and then got hit by a cop car. It is not the driver's fault. The driver says, they started punching each other, and then I had to stop because it was distracting my driving, which is obvious. That would be distracting, people fighting in your car next to you. And it said the Uber driver, who wished to be identified only as Randy, without me knowing, he jumped out of the car. The driver said he picked up the passengers in West Hollywood, but it didn't appear they were intoxicated. The windshield of the CHP vehicle was heavily shattered, though the officer was not injured, authorities said. The identity of the person who died has not been released. So, literally, guys, this just happened. They have not released who the passenger was that was killed because he did die. When he ran across those, he didn't use common sense. He ran across those lanes of highway, jumped the median, the cop hit him, and he died. He's gone. It's too late. That's right, Christian. It's too late. So it is sad, and my condolences to his family. But I do think there's more to this than what they're telling us. Obviously, it's still an ongoing investigation, guys. It said all eastbound lanes of the 101 freeway at White Oak Avenue were reopened shortly before 10 a.m. after being shut down for several hours. So, for about 5-6 hours, everything was shut down. Everything was shut down. What did I just see? Oops, human Frogger never works out. It's not that funny of a matter, but I have to agree with you there. I don't know what the hell this passenger was thinking. And this just goes to show you guys, drivers, you have no clue who in the hell you are picking up at any time, what they could be on, if they're drunk, on drugs, they got violent histories. You have no clue about nothing. So, to me, this driver did exactly what he should have done. He thought, he was fearing for his safety and decided to pull over on the highway and contact police. So, to me, he did the right thing. He deserves thumbs up. Thankfully, nothing is coming back on him. And I still don't blame him for not wanting his full identity put out there. Because, talking to the cops and stuff. We all know who Uber is about that. Uber, Lyft, all them companies don't want you talking to the media. So, but this was a sad incident. And I don't know any way this could have been I don't know how this could have not happened. All right, obviously these passengers were doing something. I think this guy jumped out of the car or something. Either he was on something or he had warrants, because I guess when he pulled over, a cop car did pull up, but then the passenger just bolted. They were fighting in the car. I don't know if it was a pool ride. I don't know what it was. He said he picked up both the guys, so I don't know if they were friends, what. It's still an ongoing investigation. All I do know is that is some crazy crap. All right? And yeah, that's it for the story right now. That's all we know right now is the passenger did die. It's not the officer's fault that the guy jumped all these, you can't run across 4 or 5 lanes of highway, jump over a median, and expect to not get hit by a car. I mean, that's just not using common sense right there. So he was either out of his mind, he was running because he had warrants. There had to be something more to this. Maybe he was packing, he was holding something. You just never know. But thankfully, again, like I said, this was not the driver's fault. I do not know if the driver still, obviously, I see people asking. I don't know if he got paid for this ride. I don't know any other information than what it says. And yes, I see people in here joking about no tip. It's not a joke. It's not a... you know what I mean? Like, it's damn gotta be PC. Try not to be mean about it. No, the driver did not get deactivated or anything either, guys, okay? So the driver's okay, and that's the main thing that I care about a whole lot. But it is sad that this passenger lost his freaking mind and decided to play human Frogger, as No Crybaby said. He played human Frogger. He didn't jump back when he should have. He leaped too forward. I don't know. But he got hit by the cop car. He is no longer with us anymore. Leonard. Oh, Leonard. That's not nice, man. He was the highway to heaven, I hope. He must have been crazy. I don't know. He was on something. He had to be on something. He was either on something or he had warrants. That's the only two things I can really think of. And it's as much as it's not a funny matter that it is, at the same time, damn. Like, how do you not use common sense at all like that? I mean, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, you can't just jump out of anyone's car on the highway and thinking everything's going to be okay. It just doesn't work like that, all right? And I would give that passenger a Smakovich, but he is no longer with us. So, as much as that sucks, and my condolences to his family, damn. I don't know what else to say on that. All I know is I really wish this driver had a dash cam. And he obviously didn't have a dash camera because I'm sure we would have been showing some footage of them fighting in the car or something like that. But no, the driver should not, and as far as I know, will not get deactivated for this ride because it was not his fault at all. He did exactly what he should be doing by, if there was an issue in the vehicle and his safety, he had to pull over. Okay, he has to pull over, and I don't blame him, even though, they say don't kick people out on the highway or anything else like that, but Sometimes you got to do what you got to do because your safety is more important than making a couple bucks. Hands down, no matter what. And damn, I when I read this story, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, nah, that's got to be fake news or something, right? Nope, it wasn't. Some guy is crazy enough to do that. How drivers calling themselves business owners, yet they don't invest in dash cams. A lot of people think you don't need them. I totally disagree with that. Even if you don't drive Uber and Lyft, you should have a dash cam just in case anything happens. If you get in an accident or anything like that, insurance companies do take dash footage. Okay? Police do take dash footage. Dash footage is all about covering yo ass. All right? Which is, like I said, the number one most important thing, at least to me, is making sure everybody's covered. You have to cover yourself one way or another. You have to do it. Did someone throw me $2? What's going on, Savak? Aaron Rodgers should be deactivated. Oh, you guys are crazy. But if you don't have a dash cam yet, please, description below. Get your dash cam. It's great. You guys have seen the footage on it. $140, unless it's on sale for $110. You need a dash cam, okay? The Blue Sky C in the description below. If you want something better, you can have the Van True, but to me personally, I like the Blue Sky better. The Van True, I fried 3 of those. Blue Sky C has not fried on me. But again, guys, I don't know how this could have been averted to begin with. There's nothing the driver could have done. The driver did what he was supposed to do. The guys are fighting. You pull over. The dude decides to jump out of your car. It ain't your fault. You can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that cop had a dash cam footage in his trooper vehicle. I'm sure he did. And I'm sure we'll end up seeing the footage probably of him jumping out in front of him. I mean, he had to been going probably like 70, 80 when he got hit. That's just crazy. Why you think you can play human Frogger and you're going to win? Not today. Not today. But I just want to let everybody know about this. This was a pretty crazy story. You just never know what's going to happen in your ride and then what could happen out of your ride. So, yes, having a dash cam is the number one thing that you can capture everything. But all right, guys, as always, check the description below for extra information and tips. Keep doing your thing. Stay safe out there. Please, for the love of God, use common sense. Drivers and riders alike, use your common sense. Always. Always. And yes, Jason, sadly, that is the one way to fix stupid. As we say, you can't always fix stupid, but you sure as hell can Smakovich it. You sure can Smakovich it. But all right, guys, till next time, get your money, stay safe, get them dash cams in the description below. And as always, Uber on or don't. Peace out.